Lord of the Rings, Godfather, Matrix, Indiana Jones, some of the greatest trilogies known to man. But what do you know about the Mittcast logo tier list trilogy?
I know that I'm still haunted by that Adrian Esports logo.
We may not have Steven Spielberg, but it don't matter.
It don't matter.
You didn't mention the
So,
original trilogy or the prequel trilogy?
oh my god. I could
Yeah,
have
no,
listed
that's
off.
actually kind of sacrilege.
I know. What the fuck?
However, so in part one, we covered the major 5 colleges in the state: Western, Central, Eastern, Michigan, and Michigan State, while also covering the Big 4 sports teams. Part two, we covered all of the rest of the colleges in the state of Michigan for the most part. Now we are here to talk about the lesser known pro teams in the state of Michigan still running and a handful of defunct teams as well. Um yeah, let's get cooking in this.
Let's get moving.
Okay.
Start it up. We got the Battle Creek Battlejacks. I didn't know they changed their name. So this one, cuz I still threw their old one on there. We'll get to them. But first up we have the Battlejacks. Yeah, I gave them 2 logos here. Just the head of the dog and the whole dog running.
I mean, he kind of a cool little guy. I'm
He,
down to put him in C.
what one?
The first one.
The first one?
I like his little bat being a flag.
I do too.
There's some nice simplistic detail, but it portrays what you want it to.
I feel
It's
like
gotta go above Eastern at least, man. Fuck
yeah, I feel like it's
Packers.
either like right here or like right here.
Yeah, put it
I
there.
think we've got so many logos at this point, we just start
Yeah.
throwing logos in tiers and calling it.
What about the head?
The head, maybe
It's
like
a
a
D.
D.
Put
A
in
D?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
What about the
prefer
other
the
head?
whole body. I like the whole terrier.
All right. Now we have their previous logo, the Battle Creek. What were they? Bombers? Yes, Bombers. This was their old logo. Little mosquito throwing a pitch.
Kind of goes
Fucking
hard.
mosquitoes.
I don't.
It gives you big minor league vibes.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not
another
a big
C.
fan of it. Yeah,
Let's see.
I settle a C with that.
I'm putting it at bottom of C. Next up, this is the Kalamazoo Kings before
Elite.
they
It's fucking elite.
became the Growlers. This one, in my opinion, is a D tier.
What?
Yeah, absolutely. I
Yeah,
can't.
you can't see the whole thing. It's not the greatest. The Growlers logos are much better.
The Growlers logos are much
Dude,
better.
I do
I
have a
think I just
gripe
got
with the
nostalgia.
Growlers
You
logos.
know
though.
what, Sam? Just for you, since you think it's elite, I'll put it up in C tier just for you.
I'm giving it the nostalgia factor. Rose tinted glasses, but I like it.
See, yes, the picture's cut off, but it's also just not a good logo.
It's literally just a K.
Dude,
It's-
the bottom of it is a sword.
It's a sword.
Next up, by the way, the Growlers are the only team that I did like their special logos for, like the alternates that they've done. But
Hometown
Yes.
bias.
starting up with the Growlers.
That's an S tier.
That has to be.
And Mac Daddy's
tier.
is GOAT tier.
Um,
I will argue it
I,
to the
I
day
actually
I die.
want to put the Growlers in A tier because I do have a small gripe that it's not really relevant, but like you're the Growlers, right? You're bear themed, yeah. But the whole thing with them being the Growlers is that it's terminology for like a pint of beer. Why is the bear not holding a pint?
So
That offhand is doing nothing. Put a pint of beer in that hand.
no,
man.
he's protecting the city of Kalamazoo.
From
That's
the giant baseball base holder.
I like that when logos do that and like incorporate the city into it. So I would say S.
I'm okay with
Tier.
this.
Yeah.
Mac
Like I
Daddy's
said,
GOAT tier.
my
It
gripe
would be
was
GOAT if
super
it had to be.
nitpicky. I want to put Mac Daddy's like
GOAT.
B. Like it's
Goat.
cool. It's cool. Don't
See-
get me wrong.
I would agree go if it was more than just a one-time use kind of deal.
I would agree goat, except my dad was one of them. So like I can't.
I would say a
I give it low A.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm okay
I'll
with A.
settle.
I'll settle it.
So you had your gripe about the growlers not having a growler. Well, here you go.
I like this one a lot. However,
He's
For
got a
this-
mustache.
I think
Yeah.
for the same reason, we just
yeah, for sure. I totally agree.
if
They
it was
belong
more than like
together.
next up, now we get into the streak of baseball teams that we were
Let's
already going
go.
on.
Here we go now.
The Saginaw Sugar Beets.
What the hell even is this?
Is that
I
a baseball
think-
shaped like a beet?
No, it's
No.
a baseball. Oh wait, a beet? Yes, I thought you said a bee. Yes, it's
bees.
a baseball
F tier.
in home plate with the beet stem. I
Yeah,
think it
that's-
kind of belongs in
Yeah, like the Madonna and the Alp. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
like
that's
kind of
like
just
Cedar
this,
Heights.
you know,
Yeah.
the shield,
It
this,
is
like,
in there.
the
Yes.
shield area,
The colors are
basically.
just kind of gross, dude. Keep
Yeah, they
green.
are.
They
That's a
don't
shitty
mesh
ass
very
green.
well.
Okay,
Next up-
Goat's Ass, Utica,
Go.
Unicorn.
Utica?
Put it there. Put it there.
Yeah.
Put 'em in goat. Come on now.
You put them on. Come
The
on.
color combo. It's a unicorn, dude. Come on. It's spearing up East Ball. The shit.
Next
Yeah,
up-
that's elite.
Next up is the East Side Diamond Hoppers. Um,
Kind of a vibe.
I think it's kind of like a B tier logo.
I'd go
Tier
B
C.
for sure.
Can't tell
But
us
he's got to go ahead of the chips.
Obviously.
Thank you.
Then next up we have. Hold on, give me a minute. We have the Birmingham Bloomfield Beavers.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now. I see a beaver head and then
it
a
looks
whole
like
lot of shit.
His
I-
tail is
I-
his bat.
No, his
No, he's
that's
holding
what
Oh,
a piece
no,
of wood.
that's
as
what it
his
makes
bat.
you think because of the color.
Oh no,
His
I do
tail
see
is right there. It's his. I don't. For
Look at
that
the
reason,
color
I
just-
I would say like A if the bat was a slightly different color.
so,
I
like,
think
yeah.
I have to go B.
I want to put this in C. He looks like a giant pretzel creature.
He does
I
look
don't
a
like
giant
this.
pretzel creature.
His tail is his arm, but his arm's holding wood, and then his head is there. What am I looking at,
No, his tail's awful to the side being a tail.
brother?
Yeah.
I'm looking at this, and his arm looks like he's grabbing
Yeah.
his tail.
This arm right here kind of looks like a tail.
Yeah.
He
And-
looks like he was shoved in a locker as a kid.
It looks like a chipmunk.
Yeah,
tail,
let's
but, like,
let's
Holding the
just
chicken.
Throw it in C.
let's just yep.
It is there. In fact,
Mm.
it is a logo.
Next up, we have the West Side Woolly Mammoths.
Go.
I'd
I-
eat.
I think this one's B tier. I think it's kind of like the same vibe as the last one, but like they actually kind of got the coloring right, so it doesn't look stupid. So
I
I
like
think
your logic there. I'll agree. B. Got to go ahead of the chips.
yep.
Respect.
Next up, the Lansing Lugnuts. Oh, let's
F.
be real.
Did you
Yeah.
try?
I don't. I think this one's.
Abomination.
Like
Abomination.
Lugna is like it's a fun name. It's just they don't do the logo well.
No.
Yeah, like you could have done so much more with this. And
You know,
it's poop.
Sam, I'm not gonna throw this in. What is this abomination? Because I know some of the logos we have coming up, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
Let's
It's an
let's have
abomination.
F and move on. It's
Uh,
concise. It's an L. It's got a lug nut. It's not cool.
The next two are the Great Lake Loons. I kind of like the vibe of just the head more than.
I don't know.
Agree.
I'm the other way around. I like the whole little crest thing with the loons on it. I like it.
Yeah.
I feel like the first one is like every other generic bird logo that I want to shove in C. The other one, I'd throw in B happily.
Yeah, this is better than
Yeah.
Saginaw and Eastern.
Agree.
On Eastern. Oh, so you're saying like right here,
Yeah,
and then this
it's a better
one.
looking bird.
That's the
That-
wrong
that's
logo.
wrong.
Oh,
one,
that's
We got excited.
where are they supposed to go?
Oh god. Oh god.
Right there. This one. I'm just gonna yeah.
Yeah, that feels good.
And the next two are from the Traverse City Spitters.
First one is an
These,
A.
yeah, these ones
no
are actually
doubt.
kind of goaded.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like. I do like
honestly
both of
want to
these.
argue for the Mitt going in S. Like I really
I-
like that logo.
I would be fine with Mick going in S.
Then
Yep.
let's throw it up in this.
Yeah.
It's like it's a good one, dude.
I do
It's
like
just-
it, and
It's
and
so
the-
clever.
The stems kind of look like they're pointing to Traverse City
I
or
think
like
that's
the Traverse
really
City
good.
area.
Yeah.
So it's
You got
another
the- you
just
got the
nice little
UP,
touch.
The
It's-
LP, dude, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then not just the mitt being the like shape of Michigan, it's a baseball mitt. Like everything about this logo works for me. I love it.
And then the cherry spitting. What do we think of that one?
I'm
I think
thinking
A or
like
B?
I'm thinking a B just because it's cool, it's well designed. It's just there's not a lot there,
Yeah.
right?
No.
I think for unless there's a defunct team I'm missing, this is our last baseball team.
Oh my.
The West Michigan Whitecaps. This
It's
one
so
to me
funny because they're in
is,
Grand Rapids. So there's
Yeah.
no white caps around them.
in my opinion, this is D tier.
I don't know. I was gonna argue for C. Because
This
like
look
as
this
far as like mid 2000s sports logos, this kind of feels right. Like I like the angry persona. I like the baseball incorporation. We're the Great Lakes state. It makes sense. It just could have been better. I want to argue for C, but if it's in D, I'm not going to complain.
Sam Colby, thoughts, feelings, opinions?
C or D?
I want to put it in C, but that could just be rose tinted glasses. I really like it. It's like one of those like iconic things. Like
You
Yeah,
know,
definitely bottom of C for sure.
we
It's teetering on that edge.
we took down Sam's King, so I'll give him the Whitecaps.
Fair, fair.
Next up, we have the Grand Rapids Gold, the Denver Nuggets G League team.
Yeah, this
Because
makes
that makes
zero sense.
all of the sense. Yeah, for sure.
That alone put it in F.
I think it just belongs with the other shields in C tier. Let's be real here.
I
Just
was going to put it in D next to the old Pistons logo.
I'd be fine with that too,
Yeah.
because
Because, like, yeah, it could be cooler, but also, why are you affiliated with Denver? Go over there. Has nothing to do with the logo, but get out of here.
then after that we have the Pistons G League team, the Motor City Cruise.
That logo's kind of nice.
I
I
think
don't know.
it's C tier.
yeah.
Is it?
I think it can sit with the other shield esque logos.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Right next to Papa.
Mhm.
Next up, we have the Grand Rapids Danger. What league are they in? Let me find this.
Looks like a basketball
Basketball.
team.
They are in the ABA.
A, B, C.
This one,
1, 2, 3.
it's kind of cut off. I think this one's D tier.
It's not the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
See,
Not
like
quite
I
feeling
said,
it, homeboy.
I said I like when teams do the cities in the logo, but like that is just not a good logo.
I feel like half of the city is cut off by this giant claw holding a basketball. Where's the rest of the city? I don't know. This monster's in front of it.
Next up, we have the Lansing Capitals playing basketball in the Independent Basketball Association. What is that league? Don't know.
No, no, didn't ask. C.
Uh,
I
C or
like the
D.
colors, but it's like Lakers colors kinda, but it's got
I
a more old timey feel to it. I could see like bottom of C, like top of D, somewhere like
I
that.
think it's top of D,
Agreed.
gents.
It could be that I'm like looking at
Like I
it's a tiny
said, C
picture.
or
But
D.
is that the Capitol building?
Yes,
Top of D.
top of D.
Top of the morning.
Next up,
Top of D.
we have the Lake Michigan Admirals, another basketball team from the Premier Basketball League.
Put it in D and move on. What am I looking at?
I think this is F.
It's a
This is so
with
bad.
a basketball
Yeah.
and 5 stars around it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Not a
no,
anchor,
F
not a
feels more
hook.
appropriate for sure.
Next up,
Bro took it to Chat GPT and he's like, "Can you make me a 2000s basketball logo?"
next up, the Michigan Panthers.
At
This
That's
is
an
least
the
S. Get out, it's
At
S.
least A.
I agree. S, and then we can talk about their previous logo. Technically, it's not the same. Like it's a defunct franchise.
I
But
kind of want to put this in B. I don't know. I feel like the darker panther isn't really sitting with me.
I think it can kind of vibe with the retro Michigan Tech logo.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I think it kind of belongs there.
Yeah, I second that notion.
Also, we get a run of hockey incoming. Sorry, Tony. I don't know what happened. I had the other Griffins logo. It kind of just disappeared on me.
Keep it buck with you. I like the newer one better. Not even mad.
But yeah, we have the Griffins up next.
I would like to put it in A behind the Growlers ones because yes, it's their full-time logo and it's fun, but I don't think it falls into that elite category.
I agree.
I
Mhm.
do agree. Next up,
Goat
the
it.
K-Wings.
Oh God, where do I start? It doesn't help that this logo has been essentially the same the entire franchise's existence. Because it was like, at first it was just a K, and then it was green and gold because they were affiliated with Dallas. And now it's blue and red because we're independent, question mark. Let's put the word wings in it. Throw it in C and shut up. I'm tired of it.
All right, I think that
That was
rant
really
was
better.
good enough just to warrant where it goes.
Sorry, I'm taking executive reign on this one. I'm tired of looking at that logo.
Next up, we have the Motor City Rockers from the Federal Prospects Hockey League.
That shit's hot.
You guys have to pull up this whole logo because I think this one's S tier.
I would throw it in S.
You can't see it from this picture, but on his headband is the state.
Yeah, knowing an official who refs in the Fed and having watched a bunch of the games that he's been a part of, the Rockers, not only is the logo goated, their fans are kind of bumping. Like, this whole team just gives me good energy. I want that in S.
Yeah,
He goes hard.
he goes, and I love that I don't know what it's called, but I think it's the neck of
God
the guitar
damn.
turns into a hockey stick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
It's
look
one
at
it's
the
one of those
fucking
like the Traverse City Spitter logos where like everything is coming together about it.
Yeah,
There are so
it's
many little details that make it so
and,
great.
and it's not like the little details are overwhelming like some of these logos that we see. They're just it's like perfectly put together. You get to see it all. It's
Their
like
graphic design team needs a raise.
yep. Next up, though, we need this is a graphic team that needs to get fired. We have the Port Huron Prowlers, also from the Fed.
I want to
D
put it
tier.
in. I want to put it in D for sure.
can't tell what the hell it is.
It's Drake's favorite
It's
hockey team. What?
No, I can't like tell like what it's like what animal or thing it's supposed
That's the point. Because it is a quote prowler, it's supposed to be ambiguous, but
make it
it
look
just
like
turned
Jared
out to
Fogle.
be a blob of creature.
I hate
And
that the teeth they made the teeth the words Prowlers. I hate
oh
that.
my god, I didn't even put two and two together till you just said that F. I actually hate it with all
Can I
of my heart.
make a quick tangent? Some of the other logos in the Fed kind of goated.
Dude, the Fed goes crazy with some logos, and then they go ridiculously poor with a couple others.
Yeah.
Like, there's no in between. It's either goated or dog shit, and this
Like-
one is dog shit.
like Danville Dashers, gangster.
Oh. What are they called? The Danbury Hat Tricks. They got a rabbit. Bro,
All
shit
right,
goes hard.
gents, listen up here. We're on
This
a
team-
Michigan sports tier list. We can
Hey,
talk about
Sam-
these other teams later.
Sam prefaced it was a tangent. I wanted to indulge. Anyway.
Next up, we have, from what I could see, the only still standing indoor football league team in the state of Michigan, the West Michigan Ironmen, playing in Muskegon.
I'd be okay with this in C.
I
Like
agree.
it's nothing to write home about, but it's definitely a decent logo.
Is he supposed to be like a welder?
He's
I
an
believe-
Iron
He's
Man.
an-
Come on.
You see a welder. I see a
I
hammer.
can't tell what's on the. I can't tell what's on the face.
The amount of pure confusion in this chat.
So now we're gonna hit a run of soccer teams, and as someone who played soccer, soccer logos are not the best, and this is where we're going to see a lot of like D and
You
less.
like crests?
Yeah. First up, we got Waza Flow.
Waka Flocka
fuck?
Flame.
This is clearly straight into what is this abomination?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm looking at here.
I don't.
Nice,
Was a flow.
nice triangle, dork.
They are in the Major Arena Soccer League. They're from Flint. I don't know why they did that.
So
But
do
next
they
up,
sell bottled water at the games, or
we have
Some up.
AFC Ann Arbor.
not bad as far as soccer logos go. I'd be
Not
okay with
terrible,
it and
but-
see.
Where is it?
Like, it feels pretty concise.
I mean,
Like, it's not trying to do too much. I
it's
like
just
the
a
colors.
tree.
Yeah, but like as far as soccer logos go, is
It could
one of
be.
the better you're gonna get.
It's a
I
tree.
I would put it low C, high D.
I can agree with high D to appease Colby's need.
It's a tree.
This one though, it's
It's fire.
picture quality is not the best, but Detroit
Yeah.
FC,
Kind of heat.
I think it's at least A
tier.
tier. I'm gonna be honest. The fact that they have the statue, the color scheme,
The color scheme is what's getting me. That golden burgundy goes crazy.
I think it's at least A tier.
I could put it in A. I'd be happy about that.
A tier.
Boop, boop, boop. Next up we have Grand Rapids FC. Now this one's an F. This one's an F. Awful.
It
Terrible.
feels sophisticated. It feels like it's obviously not trying to do too much, and obviously they succeeded in that regard. But I don't think it's bad.
I think it's
Like
bad.
again, I'm lowering my expectations because soccer logos.
But
But here's the thing: it's not bad for what they did, but also it's bad.
see, that's your issue here, Tony. Is you're comparing the soccer logos to soccer logos when you're not comparing them to what we're comparing them in general. Because if we throw this up and say C tier, this is not better than any of these logos right here. And D tier, let's be real here.
Yeah,
As a
put
s-
it down.
As a
Put
sports,
it in F. The Prowlers was better.
the
Put it
Prowlers
down.
is unfortunately better. See, and if you're gonna do a shield like Grand Rapids FC, at least throw some stuff on it and make it interesting like Kalamazoo FC. At least do something interesting with it,
That's fair.
which I would be fine throwing this one in D tier.
I like the background on
The background is better than the logo.
That's
it.
true.
Yeah,
If they wore that on a gradient purple to blue jersey, damn.
that'd be heat.
However, now as a logo, I think this one's a C tier. This is Lansing United, another soccer team. As a soccer logo, this would be like A tier. But as comparing it to other logos, it's a C tier in my opinion.
I'll agree.
That's actually pretty decent.
So next up we have Michigan Stars Football Club. No, the picture quality is not that bad. The logo just looks that bad. It's
F.
bottom of
It
it.
looks cluttered.
It's a little too cluttered. Next up
It,
we
it
have
looks like a 7th grade project of make a sports team.
the Flint City Bucks. I
See-
believe they used to be the Flint City FC and then they changed it up.
The same argument you had for if you're gonna have a crest, at least do something with it, and we thought Kalamazoo's was better.
This
I think
one-
Flint did it better than them. I
They
like
did.
this logo a lot.
I do too. I think this one can kind of go up into C tier as well.
It's giving me big Manchester United vibes.
Nah, that's more like Man City. Man United is more like what we're gonna get next with Carpitica. Carpitica? I don't know.
Carpet cut.
Carpica. Something FC. This one,
Carpet cut.
if this was in like England, might be rocking. But you know, why is there a castle?
What
England?
the fuck is a kilometer?
Like,
Why?
That German logo, dude.
German
Yeah,
all
this
over it.
this is like European logo, and this is not fitting for the state of Michigan. I think this is what is this
Yeah, I was
abomination?
gonna say all in favor of abomination.
Yeah.
And then we have the Muskegon Risers. This one I think can kind of rock in C tier too. It's
I
a
was gonna
shield.
say D.
It's clean though. It's got like the outline. It's got wherever the hell this is supposed to be.
supposed to be a boat?
I think so.
A mountain?
Potentially.
Is that the cover photo for Jaws?
We can throw it up into D tier.
Fair enough.
Next up, we have the Oakland County Football Club. This, I don't remember what school this is right now. I'm blanking. They basically did this logo, but I think like 10
Flipped
times
it
better.
around.
Well, and they did it better. I think
Oh,
they
10 times better? That's great. F.
I think it's D. I think it's kind of right in here with
Yeah, I
these
wouldn't
guys.
be mad at D. It's just, it's still not speaking
Put
to
it
me.
with the tree.
Put it with the tree. Those are the leaves that fell from the tree.
They zoomed in on the tree.
All right. So those were all the teams that are still actively playing sports in the state of Michigan.
And
Now
now we get spicy.
we get to all the defunct teams. Starting with the Detroit Fury from the Arena Football League.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
I think
it's a big F. Put it in F.
Facts.
you did it to yourself, Detroit Fury.
They tried.
Next up, I'm sad that this team's gone. This is the Grand Rapids Rampage. This logo kind of goes hard.
Bro,
That is
Just weird.
crazy looking.
Probably one of the best ones, one of the few good ones that we'll actually see.
Put it next to the mammoth in B.
I think it's even A.
Oh.
Dinosaur
Yeah.
guy. What's your thoughts?
What? It's a rhino, not a dinosaur.
No, it's
That
a
is literally a
dinosaur.
triceratops.
No. Oh, wait.
You know, since Colby couldn't tell it was a dinosaur, we're putting that in C.
Oh, damn. Colby ruined it for us all.
Wait, hold on.
That's
Triceratops
not a
has
dinosaur.
No, yeah, Triceratops has the
That's
horns
that's
out
what
beside the dome.
rhinos essentially used to be. I don't know the name of it, but that's not a dinosaur.
Bruh.
There's an early cousin of the rhino that has two horns like that.
God damn it.
That is
put
a
it in
mammal.
D.
Since we're stupid, we're putting it back in C.
It's
I
not
thought
a
that bitch
fucking
was a-
triceratops. That's not
There's
a fucking
ambiguity.
frill.
Listen,
There's
man,
ambiguity.
I was pulling up these logos at like 2 a.m, so
Ambiguity. I like what Sam's done there. Put it in the GOAT.
next up we have the Detroit Stars. I'm not gonna say what league they're from. They're from
Say
a
it.
former
Say it.
baseball. They're from a former baseball league.
I've said it.
The
That
Negro
feels
League.
kind of.
The what?
There's nothing wrong with saying the Negro League.
I don't. I'm not gonna say it. But
No,
yes,
I err on the side of not saying it, but if you want to, I be my guest.
The
I feel like this
MLB
logo's kinda
literally
basic.
has a whole entire Negro League night.
Yeah.
I feel like
They
this
just
logo's kind of
integrated the
basic. I'm gonna keep
stats
it a buck.
into the MLB stat books. Personally, A. I love it.
I want to talk about the logo.
I think it's C.
Yeah, I'd put it C just because it's kind of basic. Granted, it's really old.
Yeah.
We'll put it. We'll
It's
put it
on the
next.
tail.
We'll put it next to the other star.
Fair.
Rude.
Next up, we have the former WNBA team that was in Detroit. They're now the team in Dallas, the Detroit Shock.
Oh,
Yes, this team is now the blanking on their name. Sorry. The Dallas Wings. There we go.
They could have done better.
yeah.
I think another D tier.
Yeah, it's giving me like you tried to get minor league baseball vibes and failed.
Yeah, we're getting. I knew this was gonna happen when I was going through and saving the logos. I'm like, there is a lot more bad than there is good in
We're
these
getting
logos.
shit housed.
Yeah. But next up we have the Oakland County Cruisers, a former baseball team. They moved to Ontario in 2012, and and now they're gone forever. D tier.
Yeah.
I
Yeah. That was
another
a cool concept. Didn't
just a
really
Chevy.
pan out.
I believe no. Trying to. Oh, this is the Michigan Mayhem, former basketball team, disbanded almost 20 years ago.
This is a middle school logo. F.
It's you
for the
can't
early
see the
2000s, it's kind of fun.
you can't see the little guy over here, but he kind of looks like he belongs in Space Jam.
I love Space Jam. B. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Next
this
up-
is abomination.
Holland Dream or
That's
Holland Blast.
Blast.
Sorry.
It says
Yeah.
Blast.
Yeah,
I
that feels fair.
so the
Yep.
Wikipedia page says Holland Dream, but I could not find a logo that said it, and even the Wikipedia page had this logo on it. So I don't know what happened there.
Well,
But
you
yeah.
see, they tried to revamp to the Holland Dream, and then before they ever played a game, they were defunct because they lost funding. Because the Holland Dream sounds like ass.
All right, this one might have some room for hope to not be in the bottom three. This is the Detroit Panthers. I think it could be in C tier.
I was edging towards B. I like the black and purple. I think it's got good energy to it.
Sam, Colby?
Real Black Panther vibes.
B or C.
B or C. You
B
know
or
what?
C.
Above
we-
the tips.
Put it next to the Rhinoceratopus.
Next up, we have the Mid Michigan Destroyers.
Just
Yeah,
like
this
the logo
logo's
mid.
Yeah.
Yep. Bink, bing bong.
I'm sorry, that was really good. Bing bong gone.
Next up, Detroit Demolition. Let's
Yeah,
just
put
Yeah.
it into
Yeah.
What were you trying? What
uh
was the attempt?
follow that up by the Detroit Wheels.
Yeah, put it right with it. Put it right with it.
Bink. Next up, we have the Flint Generals.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
3 in a row?
put it right with it. I see the G in the bigger portion of it, but it's
Yeah, it's
yeah.
terrible hockey puck.
Lame.
I think this is the best one from the defunct teams. This is the Michigan Stags. I think this is potentially even S tier. Not-
Whoa.
I love the
Dude, it's a fun little logo.
Yeah.
It's simple. You got the
What's
M.
I
got
can
the-
see it going in B.
I think it's simple enough where it works. And you got the M in the logo.
You got a setting sun.
I'm getting
Yeah.
big Euro League vibes from this. I don't know.
I
Just-
really want to put it up here.
Looks like an 8-bit deer from a game.
Yeah.
If that's where it's going, I guess
Where-
I
where-
can't argue.
Oh,
Oh,
Shit,
Where-
low-key kind of goated.
We could put it in A and I'd be satisfied.
Sam, Colby, what are you guys' thoughts?
S or A.
That's all right, Sam.
S or A.
All right, I guess
I-
it's A and an S.
I
Don't know
I
how
heard
much I agree with it, but I'll live with it.
heard enough S's to validate my thoughts.
This one here.
Fort Huron Ice Hawks.
Yeah, you know where that's going.
That was
Yeah.
so quick. That was the fastest mouse movement I've ever seen. Just whop. Anyway,
Next up, we have the St. Clair Shores Fighting Saints. Just because of that, just because of the mouthful, I want to throw it in F. But the logo is actually kind of clean. I think it's a C tier, potentially
I
even
was gonna
B.
say
It looks
I was
pretty
gonna say
decent.
C. That's where I was gonna end up on that.
Yeah, I'd say C.
C.
Then we switch over to indoor football. We got the Saginaw Sting.
This isn't
It's-
terrible. I'd say it's
No.
a D.
Yeah. It's kind of like I feel like this is what K College probably would have had their football logo look like in the early 2000s, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
so this one's kind of funny. It's definitely a nod to the city cuz this is the Battle Creek Crunch. So, I mean, Cereal City and having the tiger be the mascot.
That might be worse. That's more of a crack tiger, bro.
Yeah, that's
D.
yeah, Tony the Tiger's seen some rough days. I mean,
Tony the Tiger after fucking 4 months of fentanyl.
oh
It's a
man.
crunch.
I think since he's a crack tiger, where's the lowest crack tiger?
Brothers
we
crunching on meth crystals.
we threw all
Crazy.
we made all the crack tigers pretty high. We can't throw them up high. I think
Absolutely
that-
not.
D or F.
Yeah, D or F.
Yeah, I'll set on D.
All right, we heard enough.
What the fuck? What is that mouth?
Next up,
You know, it looks like like cartoons when they're like trying to like give a kiss on someone that's like 8 feet away. That's what that
Oh,
looks like.
it's just the only noise that comes to my mind looking at the thing is, oh.
Oh my
I also
god.
can't go over the fucking name Crunch.
He's been mewing too hard. That's what's been going on right there. Uh,
Looks
Next-
maxing ass.
next up, we have the Detroit Thunder. Let me just that's terrible.
Yeah,
logo.
so
I get it's Mjolnir, but bro, come on.
yeah, no, there's a team that play in the same league as the K-Wings that have basically this exact same logo, except it's white and light blue, and it's got lightning around it. Infinitely better than whatever this is.
It could have been something.
Well, next up, we have the Flint Phantoms.
I'd like a B. I think this is cool.
I think C.
High C, low B.
I see low
I
B.
see.
I don't.
High C,
Some
go
high
to
C.
drink.
I'm just since we haven't really been putting
Yeah,
them
that's
in
fair.
spots. I'm just gonna throw them. Next up, we have the Motor City Reapers. Another.
Brother, we just did this logo.
I know we
Yeah, it's
just.
same story.
Next up is the Detroit Express. Trying to find. Oh, they were a soccer team. I could
Did
have
this
just
thing
looked
fight the Hulk in 2008? Because this is an abomination.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What is it? What is it?
So you
Uh,
remember that?
It's not a man.
I believe this is Lansing Ignite FC.
This is actually a
I-
pretty solid one.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
another. I'll just throw it with the other soccer shields that we have up here.
Agree.
Next up, though, this one, the West Michigan Edge.
They only play during November.
Uh,
Yeah, just yeah.
after that comment, the Grand Rapids Rise are next. I kind of lost where this team, what sport they played. I believe
It's
I
a cool
don't know.
logo.
It is a cool logo. I think.
I was talked out of a B with the Phantoms. I will not be talked out of a B with the Rise.
Yeah,
'cause
I
this
I do.
logo's
Yeah.
hype.
I do like the Rise.
Yup.
And then we saved
Best for
probably the
last.
best for last. Kalamazoo Explosion.
It's such a shitty logo.
It's terrible.
Go. That's where he belongs.
Yeah.
Realistically, though, it probably belongs.
It's
I'd put it
for
in F.
abomination. They could have done so much
It's more of
better.
an F than an abomination.
You know what, we'll stick it with the Fury.
You know what that logo looked like? It looked like they play a rugby.
You like rugby?
Hey, you ever play rugby?
Well, okay. Do we want to even out Goat and S tier again and just put 2 up there or no?
I think the Traverse City Spitters belongs in GOAT.
I would agree.
I would agree.
All right,
I'm
we got one,
immediately buying merch with that logo on it as soon as this episode's over.
we got one more. I'm gonna throw back ones that we argued about last time. We got the Detroit Mercy logo and then the Michigan Tech logo. I'm gonna throw those back out there for being contention for GOAT tier.
New contender for GOAT, Michigan Panthers.
I would agree.
With Panthers,
Yeah.
Samuel.
I'm holding out on the Panthers.
All right, the Panthers it is.
Yeah.
Mm,
I'm
And
very satisfied with how this tier list is coming together.
I am too. But unfortunately, this is where the tier list ends, as we have covered just about every team that we can.
There will be no Shrek 4. It's over.
Come on, let's do the alternates. Let's do all the alternates.
some of them are even on here. Like
Let's bring in Michael Bay, get a shameless cash grab.
this is when we start just throwing in random teams and claiming they're from Michigan, and that's how we keep the series going, keep it
The
alive.
Lakers.
Yep, we just throw in the Lakers logo, be like, yeah, this team, they used to be in Michigan a long, long time ago.
Guys, welcome to the Central Michigan High School.
Yeah, bring out high school logos.
Yup, all of them are the same
Kalamazoo Central.
variation. The same variation of either a letter, a bird, or a dog.
Well, they would be right here with these two, because remember we claimed, or these 3. These were Crosstown
those are the high
rivals,
school logos.
Cornerstone University, Calvin University. They'd be right there. They'd be in the what is the abomination.
Facts.
But yeah, I think
Guys,
that will.
last
Especially
second,
Cornerstone.
last second proposal to bring the Adrian Esports logo to GOAT.
No.
Denied.
Not even a
I
little humor with me. Okay.
see. I tried putting it higher last time, but no one else was with me. So
It's horrible. It's
Because
fucking
it looks
horrible.
dog shit.
Why he got a bow tie on?
Yeah, he's got a bow tie.
It's a game controller for sure, but it looked like a bow tie.
yeah, I think that just about does it for us here and for the logo tier list. We will catch you next time.
Party time.